Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to present our ICT200 Introduction Database Management System project proposal named DATO JAAFAR HASSAN Library. First, let's get through members' background. We have Izzati Aja binti Aziz as a project manager. Her role is to planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and doing the report. Also, she will collaborate with members to understand the data requirements. She is the leader that leads everything, such as making an appointment with a client, overseeing the documentation of Dato JAAFAR HASSAN Library information, and ensuring that all team members are alert to everything. Next is Noaina Fatini binti Muhammad. She is a database designer. She will develop a logical data model that defines the data, entities, attributes, and relationships in more detail. She will implement mechanism to maintain data integrity, such as primary key and foreign key constraints, and she will do the report. Last but not least is Shafiatul Allah binti Suhaimi as a database programmer. Her role is to write the SQL queries to perform various preparation on the database, such as data retrieval, insertion, updating, and deletion, as well as optimize their queries for performance and efficiency, and make a background check on this company. In this proposal, she is making a company background and highlight the problem that occur in library and make it in a sentence.
Hi, I'm Shafiatul Allah, and I will be explaining about the company background. So our company is the UiTM PERLIS Library, also known as Perpustakaan Dato JAAFAR HASSAN. It was established in 1974, and there are two different libraries that exist, which are known as the old library and the new library. Though it's different, both libraries use the same system and database as all the other UiTM library campus. The opening hours of the library is during our work hours, which are from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. from Monday to Friday. This library vision is to establish UiTM as a globally renowned university of science, technology, humanities, and entrepreneurship. Their mission is to lead the development of agile professional bureaucrats through state curricular and impactful research. And their philosophy is that every individual can attain excellence through the transfer of knowledge and estimation of moral values to become professional graduates capable of developing knowledge, self, society, and nation. There are a few objectives that Perpustakaan Dato JAAFAR HASSAN Library holds. The first one is to make sure 80% of the university residents use UiTM Perpustakaan Digital, which is an app that they created. The second one is to make sure satisfied customers are up to 80%. Next, ensures 100% ownership of syllabus material in the library reference source collection. Next is ensuring 900,000 university citizens use the UiTM library physical services. And lastly, to ensure that 100% of registered archive collection are accessible through online binding archive, also known as OFA. And last but not least, to talk about the behind the scenes of the ones managing the library system. There are currently 20 staffs who are now working under the library management system, and this is the organizational chart. As you can see, on top of the chart is the deputy head of the library, and there are 4 different units: library management unit, unit source reference university, library service unit, and reference and archive unit. Under 3 of the units, they are divided to 3 more sections, so that the work can be divided separately, and it won't and the work behind the library system will not be complicated and be messy and will go smoothly.
Hi, I'm Izzati Aja binti Aziz, and I will describe to you about current system that this library use. So this library, PTJH, or also known as Perpustakaan Dato JAAFAR HASSAN in UiTM PERLIS, currently use a system that is operated by people instead of computer, where they have to key in student and book data manually. So this system doesn't have advanced features in it and make it difficult for staff to handle the large number of books and data from visitors every day. So this could be mean important details could be lost, and it takes a long time to update the record for each book and to find information about a book if it's done by hand. So it make it difficult for staff to update the record or to find information if it's done manually. Also, the staff do all the calculation for fine if someone written the book late by hand. So the staff will calculate the fine manually, not by using computer system or so on. At the end of each month, they have to count each individual record or transaction to make a report. That is current system description. So next, we look at current system flowchart.
Next is suggestion statement. Based on the problem statement, we would like to suggest a solution to solve the problem. First, cloud-based library management system. Implementing this will offer centralized data storage, real-time updates, and accessibility from any device with an internet connectivity. This solution ensures that data security and ease of maintenance, allowing the employee and users to access information seamlessly. Second, barcode and RFID integration. This will be used in book transactions that only involve borrowing as well as returning. Each book will assign a unique identifier to make a simplification in check-in or check-out process. This can be achieved by implementing a library management systems that utilize student identification cards and barcode scanners. The system will allow librarians to easily scan the student's ID card and the book's barcode, automatically updating the database with the borrow and return information. Additionally, it could generate reports and reminders for overdue books and making the process more efficient and organized. This will lead to a reduction of manual errors and handwriting accuracy and improve the overall efficiency of library operation. The third is consider implementing a student database where student information, including name and ID, is stored. Use a system that allows students to scan their ID cards or use some other automated methods for registration. The last one is instead of manually entering book data, the library can implement a system that automates this process. This can involve using barcode scanning technology or integrating with external database to pull in information about the book automatically. Integrate the library system with external databases or publishers system to fetch details about new books such as title, author, year of publication, etc. This can significantly reduce the need for manual data entry. With an integrated database system, information about new book arrivals can be updated in real time. This ensures that the library's records are always current and accurate.
So next, we look at objective of proposed system. So there are few objectives here. First, we look at updating students' detail using computers. We take less time and data redundancy. So when we update using computers, it will take less time. Then we have to keep track of students who check out and return books, who borrow books and return books. Then we're making fewer employees working at once. Then we have to organize every books into suitable categories. This will make it easier for staff to search by category, to sort the new books by category. So we have to calculate the required fine based on the number of days the late return. So we calculate it in this system. We calculate for staff, so staff doesn't have to calculate it manually anymore. So the staff only have to put the number of days the late return, then we calculate it for them. Next, we have features the ability to search for books by author name, title, year of publication, or category. So we feature the search ability for staff to search for books by author name, title, year of publication, or category. So it makes it easier for staff to search for data. So next, we look at initial entity relationship diagram, ERD. So before we look at ERD, we look at business rules. So we have 6 business rules here. So firstly, a student can borrow one or many books. A book can be borrowed by one or many students. So in here, I implement many-to-many relationships. Then we have a book can have one category. A category can have many books. So here, I implement one-to-many relationship. Then a borrow books can have one fine if written late. A fine can be toward one borrowed book. So here, I implement one-to-one relationship. An author can write many books. A book can have one or many authors. So in here, we implement many-to-many relationship. A staff can borrow one or many books. A book can be borrowed by one or many staff. So in here also, I implement many-to-many relationship. And lastly, each book can be borrowed if the borrower has written the book. A borrowing transaction can involve the borrowing of multiple books. In here also, I implement many-to-many relationship. So that is for business rules. Next, we look at entity relationship diagram, which are ERD. So in here, we have 7 tables, which are student tables, borrow transaction tables, staff tables, fine tables, author, category, and book table. So overall, 7 tables.
So here is the proof that we have made a library staff, which are Puan Hayati and Encik Khairil. Also, we got the book record in the past and student registration interfaces from Encik Khairil.